You ready, Nick? Let's get him.
I always try to learn from everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I wasn't like the person I was going against, he could rap his ass off. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't bullying nobody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We step on everything. Ain't no picking and choosing, you know what I'm saying? So I was just dope. And it brought a lot of awareness to how dope people was, and I just kept going and going and going after. You know what I'm saying? Re-releasing freestyles. Yeah. People starting to pay attention more and shit. I'm getting ready to drop some singles and some projects and shit. Just trying to keep going and take it as far as I can take it.
It reminded me, I think it went on for like a month, maybe a little over a month. It reminded me of the Street Wars mixtape series back in the day. You know what I'm saying? All the MCs from the city would be, getting at it and shit. Shout out to P Cutter and shit. It reminded me of the Street War shit, and the MC that you was up against is a seasoned vet.
Absolutely.
And he one of the better guys from Rochester, one of the better MCs I've profiled on this platform. So tell me, what triggered you to set it off on Green Devil?
Just watching. I seen like a few diss tracks earlier on in the year, and then I seen the dude Mugga trolling on the internet, and I just was like, you know what? I'm just about to pop the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Class seen it. And Class was like, man, I already know I can't tell you nothing. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Right. So what? It was like, I was trying to figure out, was there some type of alliances that was the foundation of this? Because I think you mentioned Special, and of course you mentioned Class Murder. Yeah. What's your affiliation or relationship with them guys and shit?
Class is my brother. Like, I've been my man since I was like 11, 12 years old. Yeah. Like 11, 12 years old. And then Special's cool too. Special's TCF, and then me and Class together is BGM. I know Special too, you know what I'm saying? But Class is the one I got like the real relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
What does exactly does BGM stand for? Because I've seen a couple other MCs that have BGM attached to them too.
Better get motivated. Better get motivated.
Okay.
That's how we keep it. Better get motivated.
So is that a collective of MCs, or that's just
we got a few MCs, and we got content creators, a few business owners. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How long you been repping that brand?
BGM is about 10 years old now. I was just talking to Class about that earlier. Yeah. We started screaming it back in like 2015.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it real with you. I thought you was dead meat when you jumped out. Jumped out there at Green. I thought you was finished.
A lot of people did. They didn't really get to see that side of me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he ain't no slouch either. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying anybody else, they'd be like, oh, Black is bullying this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He could rap his ass off too. I'm secure enough with myself to be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't that secure.
Let me ask you about your beat selection, because that's what I felt. I felt that had a whole lot to do with your success. You was ripping some bangers. What went into your beat selection?
I'm just a student of hip hop for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the first joint was what was it? The Big Pump, My Turn. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably wasn't even old enough to be off the porch around that era. Right. But what I do, like I hear shit, and I just go digging through the crates, listening and shit. Like, I'm always trying to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just a rapper. I really study this shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that be kind of separating me, too. And then, what other beats we did? Oh, The Soldier by Eminem. Yeah. I knew he was going to crack the military jokes. Yeah. Like, okay, we going to counter that with that. Then, what beat after that? Clap First is a Mobb Deep beat from back in the day. I always liked that beat, you know what I'm saying? I never actually rapped to it. I actually freestyled to it before, but I never laid nothing down to it. And I was just so comfortable with that beat. I'm like, okay, we're going to use that. And then 50 Cent gangster shit, G-Unit gangster shit beat. I always loved that beat. Right. I think I seen French Montana rip that beat one day on Cosmic Kev.
You was getting busy.
And I'm like, yo, I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then you had Special Delivery and the Put Your Hands Up Remember Beans and Kiss?
Yeah.
Beans was jumping on them beats, getting busy.
Yeah.
That just comes from me being a student. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? Let me fuck with this. Let me do this too. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, the military thing was mentioned back and forth. So I'd like to touch on that briefly. Give my viewers a little bit of insight on your career despite being an MC.
Oh, so back in 2014, I joined the Army Reserve. You know what I'm saying? And I had plans. My plan was to do 20 years Army Reserve and then jump in this firefighter program and do that for 20 years.
Right.
It ain't really panning out. So I ain't gonna lie, I was lost for a little bit. I was back outside, back in the streets, and like, I just had to get my shit together, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to get my life back together a little bit more, get back to making music and shit, and it's just been on ever since.
In order to be in the Army Reserves, did you have to like do basic training and PT, physical training?
Everybody go to basic training.
Okay.
No matter if you reserve, active duty, or National Guard, everybody go to basic training.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Was it other MCs in the military?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about
I was
that.
battling in boot camp. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Boot camp was like jail, college, and welfare all mixed in one.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we was battling. You know what I'm saying? I can't really touch on too much other stuff because I don't want to get into trouble.
Absolutely. Right.
And I'm still serving. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely dope. It's a definitely dope experience. I met some people that rap with me harder than some of the people I knew my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you meet a friend in the military, you might have a friend for real. Because y'all go through a lot of bullshit together. Y'all go through a lot of shitty situations together.
Right.
And that shit build character. You know what I'm saying?
I just, for whatever reason, I just felt that just based on what you brought to the table, I said it was probably producers and rappers in the military.
Look, Cannabis went to the Army. Shaggy. Remember Shaggy?
Yeah.
He was a Marine.
Yeah.
Fucking, the dude, Mooski, who sang the Track Star. She's a runner, she a track star. He was a Marine. You know what I'm saying? It's mad motherfuckers who serve and still chose to make music. You just can't give up on your dreams, you know what I'm saying? I just got more than one dream. And nobody told me you only gotta have one. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. So, if you don't mind, just touch on briefly any of the battles that you had when you was
So
in the military.
I can't really get into that.
All
I come from battle rapping. Like, from the age 13 to 15, I was in juvie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With a bunch of dudes from New York City.
Yeah.
And it'd be me and my man P. I'm in contact with him to this day. It's my
Right.
bro. And we used to just battle the whole fucking institution, the whole campus. You know what I'm saying? For like 18 months. That's all I was doing. Writing rhymes down and battling niggas every week. We go to church, and that was like, when we go to church, that was like the place where all the people from the different parts could come together. Yeah. And right before the pastor come, we getting it on. You know what I'm saying? And then the pastor leave, and it's back on and popping. You know what I'm saying?
So before you started actually, putting songs together and shit like that, your background consisted of being a battle and shit.
Hell yeah.
So you was comfortable in that shit with Green.
Hell yeah. Just knowing I have like a good 20, 30 raps that I know off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was nothing. But the dope shit about me and his battle was it came out of nowhere, right? Yeah. So I popped the bottle, right?
Yeah. You set it up, right?
Yep. Hell yeah. Came out of nowhere, right? They like, damn. Now the pressure on him. Yeah. That nigga came back 24 hours later. I said, oh shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, okay. Yeah. Now I'm coming back 24 hours later. You know what I'm saying? Then I was trying to get ahead too. I'm like, I'm about to record something else as I'm recording.
Yeah, you start doubling up on
it. He dropped again as I'm in the booth. I'm like, damn. I tell the engineer, man, throw this shit out there. Fuck it. He like, what? I'm like, yeah, drop it right now. Right. 30, 40 minutes after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They like, yo, so that shit came out. They like, oh, this nigga on some shit. You know what I'm saying? They thinking I got it pre-recorded. Yeah. When I was just trying to stay ready. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get it pre-recorded for real. Because we was just firing them shits back to back so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's going down. Like, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking Mother dropped his. Then I went to the booth the next day to record a response for Muggers.
Right.
I'm recording it. I'm waiting on the fucking artwork to drop. Green drops again.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
What
So
was
I'm good.
saying? What was niggas saying? What was they saying up there in the rock when y'all was getting it on?
They like, yo, man, it's because we both lyricists. You know what I'm saying? We got punchlines, and then it's just we got like our cult followings too. You know what I'm saying? But it was going down. I ain't gonna hold you. It wasn't even really like. You can't really say it's a landslide or nothing, because at one point you got a bunch of people saying I'm winning, then you got a bunch of people saying he winning. Yeah. Me personally, I think I'm cooking the whole shit as you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He probably felt the same way. You know what I'm saying? But it was just overall a dope battle. You know what I'm saying?
I got so much.
And then like one thing, like when his first shit dropped, right? I'm like, oh, that shit light.
It was short.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit light. You know what I'm saying? This not who I'm looking for. Where is Green Double? You know what I'm saying? This ain't. I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill him. Boom, come through. He called me Major Pain.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I flipped the whole shit on him. Okay, I'm gonna go get the Major Pain cover. Yeah, I'm gonna title the song Major Pain.
Y'all both had good. It was.
I'm gonna throw a Major Pain bar in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Damn. But his second disc, I did like that one. I think that was the best one to me. Cause like with a lot of people when they rap, they just be trying to get straight to the punchline. You know what I'm saying? The little basic 4-bar setup. Yeah. For me, it be the shit in between them 4 bars that let me know if you really nice or not. And he said some shit like, what did he say? He like, what the fuck he say? He's like, flag on the play. Took his whole shoulder pad off, Mac to the K, drum like I roll with Black Thought. I said, there you go. That's Green Double right there. Yeah. There you go. That's who I'm looking for right there. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy nasty. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bullying nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's super dope. He ain't no slouch. And like, one thing about me, I always respect my opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like, say your hands nice, right? And we about to fight. I respect your hands. So we not about to be toe-to-toe for too long. I'm going to try to knock you out or I'm going to slam you. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect your hands. Say you a shooter and I respect your gun. Yeah. We not about to have a bunch of shootouts. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this low and do what I got to do. Same with these bars. That's why I was trying to apply pressure from start to finish because he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's nice. I don't have no problem saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm secure with myself. I'm nice too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The city loved it. I got so much positive feedback, man. I got messages from so many niggas, tweets from so many niggas. They was like, man, we so glad you got in the middle of that shit, man, because we need that shit. Like, we need the coverage, man. People don't be holding down and acknowledging the rock like that, man. We nice, you know what I'm saying? So after a while, although people had chose who they wanted to win and shit like that, it turned into a Rochester thing. Like, we got the whole timeline right now. Shit, everybody talking about The Rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I was tagged in it in one of your freestyles by Specs. He tagged me like, yo, you see this? So, me and him got on the phone and we talked and shit like that. And I was like, you know, niggas want you to get in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you in class or whatever and shit. And, you know, he gave me his reasons why he would or would not get into it and shit. But he said, I tagged you because them niggas need that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, them niggas coming up. You know what I mean? Them niggas coming up and shit. Like, that's what he said. He was like, I wanted you to cover this shit, like, you know, put this shit out, get these niggas some light, because they from the rock and they trying to come up and shit.
That's dope. Especially, he'd definitely throw you an alley here. He did that for me a few times.
Objective on it and shit. He was like, I wanted you to take note of what was going on and shit. So, I noticed that you have a relationship with Ito.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ito watching me grow up.
Oh, yeah?
I was on Roycroft, he was on Durham. Yeah. Yep, Ito watched me grow up.
He been an MC the whole time y'all was growing up
together? Hell yeah. He always had his own studio.
Yeah.
I met Stack Bundles at Ito House before, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always had all type of shit going on. He had shit with J Hub back in the day.
Yeah.
He been working with Ransom back in the day.
Right.
Etho watched me grow up. I used to battle niggas on the corner. Etho adjust the battles.
Right. Right. Shout out to E.
I get into trouble. E like, come on, man, you wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm about to go tell your big cousin, Jay Black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Jay Black, that's your people?
Yeah, that's my big cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was supposed to make this trip some time ago. Shout out to Black.
Yeah.
Little cuz out working you, man. Little cuz out on the road and shit.
Yeah. Black got a lot going on, man.
In addition to the battling and shit like that, I was telling you, you know, you should take this time to like start putting out some material and shit like that. And, you know, this will really work for you. Do you have anything on the way that you've been working on?
Yeah,
projects?
I got a project called Tammy Son 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just debating on how I want to release it right now. Trying to figure out how I want to release it. I got a shitload of freestyles on the way. Shitload of platforms I'm about to get on and do my thing. I'm just trying to stay active, stay as consistent as possible. You know what I'm saying? Get all my business and shit together.
Right. I've been checking out a lot of the freestyles you've been doing on these different platforms. You're kind of like a workhorse. How often do you write?
I don't like physically write. You know what I'm saying? But I just be having shit stored. I might rap it on my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
But I ain't like physically wrote in a long time. Probably like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I ain't like physically wrote nothing down.
Is these platforms like reaching out to you and shit like that? Because it seemed like once you got in that battle, I started seeing you different places and shit like.
Some of the freestyles was old, and I just re-released them.
Okay.
Like the cap cut lyrics under them.
Yeah.
And then some of them is new. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to some of the platforms, and some of them is reaching out to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to stay active. And then once I got something to give to people, I'm gonna just start directing the traffic there. You feel me?
Yeah. Who's some of the people that inspired you to rap out of the rock?
Out of the rap, Etho, the whole Cold Summers, Uwap, definitely Uwap, 38, the whole Southside, PA Nit, fucking AC Blake, B Goon, B Mac, Dirty Red.
I liked the Dirty Red.
Yeah, Dirty Red was dope.
Yeah.
Fucking Li, Sunny. It was a lot. The Cloth, Mav,
with the cloth.
especially like Mav and Times Change.
Yeah.
I know Mooch, you know what I'm saying? Mooch from round the way and shit. Shout out to Riggs. Riggs get busy too.
Yeah.
Warfield, Sean Ye, Tech, Symphony, Two Way, C Clip, all of them. That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was a student of all this shit, watching all this shit go on before I actually was putting out music and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I got records with damn near all these people.
I was going to ask you about that. Who's some of the guys in the rock that you collaborated with? And if you can, drop the name of some songs so my viewers can go check them out.
Me and E just released a song called No Parties. Me and Jay Black got a song called Pressure. It's from a minute ago. Me and Li got a song called Battering Ram. Li new name is Curtis Cope, by the way, too.
Okay.
Curtis Cope. He switched from Li to Curtis Cope. Me and Sonny, we working on some shit. The Sonny story is actually crazy. So I was in juvie back in like 05, right? Yeah. And I'll be arguing with the New York City dudes over that. Like, they be like, ain't no rappers from Rochester. You can rap, but ain't nobody ever made it from Rochester. Yeah. Now at the time, Sonny was on 106 in Park killing shit.
Oh, that's who you talking about.
Yeah, he went all the way. He went. Sonny went. Did his thing, and Jermaine Dupri picked him up.
Yeah, he had a music video playing on BET at a point in time.
Exactly. So I'm going at it with these niggas. Ain't nobody from Rochester. Now we in the fucking day room, and he comes on the TV.
Yeah. Was you hype?
Oh yeah. Nigga, it's so crazy. I rapped on that beat.
Yeah.
Like last year, the song was called Soul of a Hustler.
Soul of a Hustler.
Last year was like the 20-year anniversary for it. I did the beat, got my hat did up how he did his hat and shit, and it been love. But
I liked that record, by the way.
Before I ever even did the beat, I was chopping it up with him and shit. We was building a rapport and shit. He just been like a super supporter of mine ever since.
You due to your military obligations or whatever, you had to take it to the South. You down in Virginia now.
Yeah.
What's the landscape like? Have you tapped into the hip hop community?
I'm still moving around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out though.
Yeah, I'm gonna reference you to some guys that's on my album. They were formerly known as the Opioid Era.
Okay.
That's their album right there and shit. Now they go by the Spooks. They with Lord Jamar. They out of Hampton, and one of them from Hampton and one from Virginia Beach. But
Okay.
since you in that region, you definitely should check them guys out. Maybe y'all can do something.
Okay.
This coming summer, it's about to be. We probably got another month of this. It's gonna start getting warm.
Mm-hmm.
What you got lined up for the summer, man? How you gonna put your stamp on the game? Because momentum kills, and that's why I wanted you to come here on the heels of your battle.
Right.
Shit. So momentum kills. What you got? That's gonna, you're gonna compound this Gully TV interview with.
I got a lot of material, man. I got a lot of videos in the cut, a lot of singles in the cut, a lot of freestyles in the cut. I'm pulling up wherever, man.
Right. Do you feel that this is your time right now? It seemed I didn't even know who you was into that battle and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you just told me that you've been rhyming for a minute. But do you feel that 2024 that was like you're coming out?
24. I think I'm taking it a little more serious now. You know what I'm saying? I'm focusing on consistency a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what really been kind of killing me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For as long as I've been rhyming, you should have been in tune with me. You know what I'm saying? But I can't blame nobody for that for me because I wasn't consistent. So that's one of my things right now. Just focusing up on trying to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just like I seen this quote where the nigga said, he choose discipline over motivation.
I just seen that.
Yep.
I just seen that. That's Andrew Tate, I believe.
I think, or Joe. It's something.
I be listening to your joints.
He said discipline over motivation because you're not gonna be motivated
all the
day,
time.
But that discipline is what it takes for you to get up and do what the fuck you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely been applying that to my life and my music and everything.
Right. Do you credit Green Devil at all for any type of motivation? Because he had to been pushing you. Y'all was going back and forth. Like, did he require you to put that pen to the pad? You said you be coming up with rhymes off the top of your head. Did he make you pull that pen out?
Oh, of course. I'm gonna apply pressure. Of course. I respect his pen. You know what I'm saying? I respect my opponent, and no matter what we doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm always respect my opponent. Because the one time you go in there playing, thinking shit sweet, you gonna fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying? So I always respect my opponent no matter what we doing, what we engaged in. You feel me?
Did y'all know each other?
Yeah. Yeah, we met a few times.
Yeah.
Not like we on the phone or nothing.
Right.
We ain't got like no straight up relationship, but we've been around each other, been around a lot of mutual individuals and shit.
Yeah. Would you battle?
Like jump in a battle ring?
Yeah. Would you do a few rounds and shit with somebody and shit? Like if that opportunity presented itself. Akasa, that's one of my mans and shit, right? And of course he'd have been on Diplomatic Community. He'd have been on a lot of different projects. He got albums out on his own, but he'll battle a nigga. You know what I'm saying? If the opportunity is presented, he'll battle.
That's not really the lane I'm chasing right now. You know what I'm saying? And then battling now is completely different than what it was when I was doing it. Back then, you just had to spit a better verse than a nigga.
Yeah.
Battling is like a whole performance. It gets super disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really the lane I'm chasing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get into a different lane.
Right. Who's some of the people that you deal with as far as production?
My man Laddie, my man Doomy Stockton, Etho, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to E skill set is crazy.
Hell yeah.
He just sent me a crazy ass verse from my album and shit, but he love that producer shit. Like that's his passion. Is there anybody in particular that you would like to collaborate with this summer? Somebody that you want to get on the song, on the track with?
I'm pretty much open to whoever trying to work and take their craft serious.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. You trying to take your craft serious, you nice, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We can help each other.
Yeah.
With it.
From your perception, I assume that you probably was a little bit younger than those guys, but tell my viewers what Woo-Wop meant to the city of Rochester hip hop.
Woo-Wop was the heart of the hood, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was a kid on the east side, you knew Woo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? That's all you heard in people's cars and shit. He was like one of the first people in my city to like be on the radio, but like he was putting down like it ain't no social media back then, so he was putting down like that real P Miller grind out the trunk for real.
Yeah.
Or like you go to the spot and do what you trying to do and leave with a Woo-Wop CD. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Ooh was different, and then I met Ooh too as I got a little older. I was around his family and shit. And when me and him finally met, and he finally seen I could rap and shit, we grew a relationship off of that and shit. Woo-Wop is a legend, you know what I'm saying? Woo-Wop is a legend. That's definitely one of the people who inspired the shit out of me.
Definitely.
He used to stay on me about like, yo, come on, nigga, go make some music. I don't want to hear none of that bouncy shit. I don't want to hear none of that drill shit. I know you could rap for real, not to knock them. Yeah. You know, I know what kind of music you make. You gotta stick to that. You know what I'm saying? He always, you know what I'm saying? People who don't give a fuck about you ain't gonna tell you stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shout out to the whole rock. I want to get some bars from you after this, and I'm gonna need a drop. But some bars would be the icing on the cake. You got some funny bars?
Let me see, man. So, everybody can't go, so I'm leaving them behind. Everybody ain't broke, gotta read between the lines. Niggas that take a dagger and leave it in your spine. Especially if money, pussy, or freedom on the line. When you move like a god, they want to crucify you. Devil use a liar. I'm walking through the fire. Well mannered with rude attire. Tell my Uber driver when you see them red and blues behind you. Don't pull over till we short is working my boo vagina. Big underdog. These rappers know they ain't seeing me. But I could never get no flowers like a sneaky link. Never pillow talk the hoes when we between the sheets. And I'm rocking with cold red, I don't mean to drink. Hit us if you need peace in the drop. If it ain't the money, what is we speaking about? My sexy red bitch just gave me the keys to the house. About to take her to Pound Town and ski yeet in her mouth, nigga. You already know, man. It's your boy BGM Black. I'm here with Gully TV. Respect the dribble. Let's go.